Yo, what is up guys, it's WillTDA and welcome back to another video, and in this one we are going to be building a band system using only 3 command blocks. So this uses no plugins, no add-ons, and just relies on simple command inputs. So guys, let's get to it, and get out my toilet.
Disgusting!
So here is our machine right here. Now the way it works is we have these 3 command blocks and they're just setting the game mode to survival. So if the player was in creative and then you decided to ban them, then it would set them to game mode survival and then kill them. But the way it constantly kills them is because of this command block here that is on repeat and this one that is on conditional. That means that the command will continuously execute until you decide to unpower it. And then this one over here just tells all the players that are on your server at the current time that that player has been banned from the server and tell them not to break the rules. They most likely won't listen if they are very, very stupid. Just before we do the tutorial though, I want to note that there is another one here, and that is because these are tileable. You can put them next to each other, and you can have them going all the way over this way or all the way over this way. But anyways guys, that is the end of me rambling. Let's just get on with this tutorial, shall we? Just before we dive right into this tutorial, what I'm going to say is this depends on what version you are playing on. So if you are playing on iOS, then you can type the command to ban the player. But if you are on Android, Windows 10, Xbox, Switch, etc., then that means you will have to follow the other method that I will show later in this video. But don't worry, they will still do exactly the same thing. Anyways, first what we need to do is we need 3 command blocks like this. So one here, one like here, and then make sure these 2 are facing towards this direction, and then have one behind it facing in the opposite direction. So it should look a little bit like this. Next up, come inside this command block here and type in game mode S, and then what player you would like to ban. I'm just going to do it on myself because I have no friends. Then you want to set that to repeat. Keep it on unconditional, but set this to needs redstone. So all that changes is repeat. Next up, what you want to do is open this command block, and in here you want to type kill, and then you want to put the name of the player who you want to ban. But for demonstration purposes, I'm doing myself because obviously you know why. Set the block type to chain, condition to conditional, and redstone to always active. So then the player will constantly be killed once this is powered. And finally, the last technical thing that you will need to do today is open this command block, and in here you just want to type tell, and then what message you want to say to the other people on your server. So I'll say, I'll just say I have been banned, and then something else like rip. Yeah, that'll do. And of course, do not worry about setting any of the block type, condition or redstone because you don't need to change any of that for this. Just before we move on to the other things, what we need to do is get the coordinate of this block that we're standing on right here. So go into the chat and type in /TP and then this squiggly line again, and then this squiggly line. So it should look like that. Click enter and you'll see the coordinates up in the corner right there. Okay guys, so this next part in the tutorial is for iOS users only who want to type out the command instead of flicking a lever. So what you want to do is go into your settings here, then swipe up, put in the search bar key, and the second one down that says keyboard general, you want to click on that. Then you want to put your keyboard away because you don't really need it anymore, but you want to click on texture replacement. And then in here are all my commands that I have for the players on my server. So I have ban Christian2756, and then cleverly right next to it, I have set block, and then a specific coordinate, and then redstone block. So that is how I'm activating my command block system to ban that player. To make your own, click on this plus icon here, and then type in the command for those coordinates. So I'm going to type in the obviously /setBlock, and then remember those coordinates from earlier? Well, you want to copy paste them right into here like that, and then after that you want to put redstone block. So I'll just quickly type that out right now. So it should look a little something like this. Now, you need to obviously have the coordinates set to your own. So don't set it to 1001 for 1010 because that's my coordinates. You need to make sure that the coordinates you got earlier is the ones that you're using right now. Next up, you want to go into shortcut and then type in ban and then the player's name who you want to ban. So obviously I'm banning myself, so I'm just going to put in WillTDA like that. Click save, and then it's in there as you can see. For unbanning the player, it's pretty much the same story, but a little bit different. So what you want to do is you want to go into here again, add another one, and then type in phrase, set block, like this, and then the coordinates again, but put air instead, so it stops the machine from working because it's removing that redstone block. Then in the shortcut area, you just want to type in unban, and then the player's name, so obviously just me, WillTDA, like that, and then click save, and there you go guys, you've got a ban command, and then you've got an unban command if you really need to use that as well. So iOS users, you are done. Okay, so this last part of the tutorial is just for the players who are not on iOS and any other versions, say like Switch, Xbox, Windows 10, Android, etc. You guys will have to use this version, but don't worry because it literally just does the same thing, but just without typing in text and just flicking a lever. So what you need to do is you need a block here, a redstone repeater, and that just has to be on one tick, but it has to just be facing towards this block, and then you could lead this anywhere you want up to your base if you really wanted to. Don't know why I placed that there, it's supposed to be there. Anyways, you need a block here and then a lever on it so that when you flick it... Oh, well I can't get that back now, can I? Oh well, you finished the tutorial anyways. And that is the end of the video guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you really like this video, leave a like, obviously. But if you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. I've been WillTDA, and I'll see you all later. Bye!